Hi, Salma. So thank you for coming in today. Before we get started, I want to ask you if you think it will be okay if I take some notes because what you have to say is very important, and I just don't want to, miss anything. So if you see me jotting things down, I promise I am listening. I just don't want to miss anything. So is that okay?
Yeah, that makes sense. Go ahead.
Thanks. So what brings you in today?
So, I'm here because I have a little problem. So the way I exercise, it's not really helping me, and I noticed that. However, I like cardio more than strength training wise, but I don't seem that strength training has convinced me enough to get into the mode for it. I like cardio a lot better because I like to run. I don't like to lift weights. So I was wondering if you can help me. I don't know who else to turn to on why I guess strength training should be a route I should take.
Okay, so you've identified that you would like to increase your strength training in your workouts.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel as if I being in ROTC, like it will help me immensely, because having endurance now is great, but to the point where I feel as strength training is a weakness that I have on my part.
Okay. Could you tell me a little bit more about how strength training would help you in your role in ROTC?
So for ROTC, we do a lot of push-ups, obviously.
Okay.
Push-ups, and not only do we run, but we run with weight. So running with 5 miles is easy for me, but put 35 pounds on me, I go a lot slower than most of my peers. I feel as if strength training will also help me increase my push-ups. It'll increase the amount of pull-ups I do too. But it's just I don't feel inclined towards doing it, even though I feel as if it'll improve my physical fitness overall. I feel as if it's boring for me, and I don't know where to start.
Okay, so you understand the need to increase your strength training in your workouts, and you don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it. I'm also afraid because I'm afraid of the stigma of looking as a tough female. I don't want to look bulky. I don't want to look. Uh, I don't want to be like just be afraid of looking too bulky. Basically, I want to look normal too. I know that it shouldn't be a stigma, but at the same time, I just don't want to look manly.
Yeah, body image is important to you.
Exactly. I don't. I want to find a good balance between having endurance and strength training.
Okay.
So.
It sounds like you've really given this some thought and you understand how incorporating exercise in your daily life in general is important and how different types of exercise can benefit you in different ways.
Yeah, exactly. I know that strength training is going to help me a lot overall in ROTC because as a female, I have to prove myself to a point where it's like I can do both. I can run a fast 5 mile time and put that weight on me. I can still show off in front of the other males that I can do it.
Okay.
But it's just like the other thing that's driving me, I guess, it's like I don't like going to the gym by myself. I feel as if I do well with others, but if I go by myself, I will be on my phone a lot. I don't know where to start. I'm gonna end up finding myself running on a treadmill instead of picking up those weights.
Okay. You like the challenge of working out with someone else?
Yeah, I do actually. If someone were to tell me, okay, do this amount of reps in this amount of time, or like show me a new way to do it, change up the style, then yeah, it would motivate me to keep going every day. Have a buddy or so. But I also want to know where I stand too. I don't know exactly where to start. Like what amount of weight should I pick up, or like or what style to do it in.
Okay, so it sounds like you've given this some thought about where to start and you just have no idea about the resources you may need or who to talk to about getting started with increasing your strength training. So could you tell me a little bit more about what a typical workout looks like for you right now?
Right now, I often do high intensity training about at least 4 times, 5 times a day. Not a day, a week.
Okay.
Sorry, that's insane. 4 or 5 times a week.
Okay.
And I try to lift at least once or twice a week, but it's
Okay.
it's just hard to find that balance. Like I said, more of high intensity, saying like running at least 20 miles a week.
Okay.
But I can fit strength training twice a week though to cut down my high intensity training.
Okay, so if we were to leave right now and you made the change of incorporating strength training into your workouts 2 times a week, how confident on a scale of 0 to 10 do you think you can handle that? 0 being not confident at all, 2 times a week is unbearable, 10 being very confident, you know for sure you can handle strength training 2 times a week.
I would say a 7.5, 8. If I find someone to go with me.
Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, it's finding that buddy, to be honest.
Okay.
7.5, 8.
And so why like 7.5, 8 and not like a 3 or 4?
3 or 4. I feel as if I do have the motivation to change. It's just again knowing where I stand. But I feel like the motivation for me is what's helping me a lot to like change my style of exercising. Because I'm willing to do it because I have a goal. I have a goal that I want to aim for.
That's great, Selma.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to have goals. So, if you don't mind, I'm just going to kind of recap and go over some things that we talked about today.
Yeah, of course.
So, you came here today because you'd like to incorporate strength training a little bit more into your workouts because you really do like doing cardio. However, you find that strength training will help you in your future goals and in your role in ROTC, but you have no idea how to start or where to start with strength training. You really do think that it would benefit you, and you think that you will be more successful incorporating strength training into your workouts if you had an accountability partner and a workout partner. And you are willing to incorporate 2 times strength training a week into your workouts. Did I get everything? Did I miss anything?
Oh, that's totally correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it really opened my eyes on what I need to do to change, and yeah, it's helped a lot actually.
Okay, so when we leave here today, so we've agreed, and you said 2 times a week strength training. So would you like to come back in either next week or the week after to talk about where you are now, to see if your goals have changed and if we need to reevaluate some things?
Yeah, most definitely. I'll let you know how that works out.
Sounds good. Okay, I'll put you down, and then I'll see you back in a couple weeks.
Cool. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.